Yesterday we talked about the family of saints, Saint Louis Martin and his family. But today we face a more difficultly faithful saint situation. Now imagine being emperor of a whole empire, not just an empire, but of the then Rome. Imagine how great Rome was. With all this, you still chose prayer, service, and sacrifice over politics and pride. Now that's not a movie, that's Saint Henry and his story. His story will shift how you see leadership and faith. Henry was born into nobility, trained for greatness. He could have been just another powerful ruler, but he wasn't. When he became Holy Roman Emperor, he didn't cling to the crown, he gave his reign to God. This was a man who literally paused battles to build churches. He would kneel for hours in monasteries, praying before making political decisions. Imagine leading armies by day and sleeping in a monk's cell by night. And his marriage, he and his wife, Saint Cunigunde, lived more like saints than royals. They wrote together, prayed together, and some say they lived celibately by choice, not for headlines, but for heaven. Once, a bishop told him to step down from the altar because he was only a king. You know what Henry did? He stepped down quietly. Then years later, that same bishop saw Henry in a vision, standing beside angels. He used his wealth to support the church, the poor, and sick monasteries. When he died in 1024, he left behind no dynasty, just holiness. A century later, the church canonized him, not for how he ruled, but for how he lived. St. Henry reminds us, you don't have to leave your job or crown to become holy. Sometimes, sainthood looks like leading with humility, loving deeply, and putting God first, even in high places. St. Henry has showed us that we don't have to be priests, monks, or nuns to be saints. From wherever you are,